Okay, so today is day 5. Day 5, 25th September. So we'll continue the adding the widgets. Yesterday we had email input and password, so we'll add few more today. So let's open the React Bootstrap page. So let's go to the form. Okay, we are in the form. So we added the email input and password. Next, we'll add the text area. Let me create a text area field here. Inside the Reactjs hello world, inside the hello world, I'll say npm start. And then I'll go I'll go to the input and just save the input, save as text area. And here I will copy paste the thing which is here like this. Text area is here, and I'll copy paste the text area. So here will be the props, will be the name, props dot title, and here I will add name equal to props dot name, and handle change equal to props dot handle change, placeholder equal to props dot placeholder, and I saved it. Let's test it. Here I will change it to text area. And I'll go to the app.js. I'll call the text area. Call the text area here. And in the widget, I'll say text area. And then I'll copy the input. Here I'll say details. Title will be details. Enter details. Okay, what warning I'm getting? Text area is different, never use. And then I'll take this text area part and I'll put it here, text area. Let's test it. So I'm getting the details, and here are the details. Let's see if on change I'm getting properly I'm getting handle change. Okay, so here in the text area I'm getting one error. So here in the text area it's handle change. Okay, let's see, we're getting error. Okay, let's see what is the okay, so this let's check the spelling. So it's saying that spell it as lowercase. So let's, for the text area, maybe it's asking to make it lowercase. I have the capital C.
Lowercase c.
Yeah, lowercase c. So we will change it to lowercase c for text area, and in the text area I will use lowercase. Now let's check. Still I'm getting invalid prop value for the prop handle change.
The variable name is capital C.
Variable name.
Props.handle change function.
No, this
function.
This can be okay. This is something dynamic. Only thing is, she is saying it's not telling the capital C now. Invalid value for the handle change. Okay, let's see what is the problem. Invalid value for the prop handle change on text area tag. Either remove it from the limit or pass a string or a number value to keep it in the DOM. For details, let me see why it's doing like. Okay, 1 second. Okay, sorry. It is on change here. So my mistake. So that one was fine. Capital C is okay. If I put, I did this. This is not handle change. This is on change, which we see everywhere. Okay, now it will go away. Okay, so now we are not getting the problem. So ID should be unique. So I'm passing ID, this control ID, which should be unique. So why not to make this ID also as a name?
Mo download app yìí kan first call yìí.
Okay, let's change the ID to name. Because I was getting some non-unique non-unique error now. One second. Okay. So I can see now the text area. Let me change the text here, and I'll see the details here being changed. Okay, so now okay, now so we added the details. Now I also want to add the rich text editor. So what exactly is rich text editor and how it will look? I'll just show you. I don't want to. It's not here in this React Bootstrap, but we'll install one more npm module, and then we'll install the rich text editor. So for this text editor, I have to install one module, and that is, I'll go to terminal. So here I'll go to the CD Reactjs, and inside Reactjs I will go to hello world, and I'll say npm install react-quill. So this is a module which can be used for the rich text editor. So you can also install that one. I'll put it in the chat also. We can't hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay. So I will install this application or this module to make rich text editor available in my application. Till this get installed, I will rename this text area to rich text area .jsx, and I'll call in the input in the app.js I'll call rich text area. Okay, so I call this rich text area, and I will replace the text area with rich. I'll copy this text area to rich text area. Okay. I deleted the text area by mistake. So now let's take the screen now. Okay, so my question is here is that here I am calling as a rich text area, and here also I am calling the rich text area from the rich text area. But when I go to rich text area, I am using the text area word. Will it work? Or I have to rename it to rich text area?
Rename it.
What will happen if I don't rename?
It will
So the answer is no need to rename. Go. Yeah. So
Hello?
since so I'm giving. The answer is, since I am passing default, whatever name I keep it here will work, and I can change the name here text area. Because whenever we pass it as a default, then no need to change the name. We can put X also, here also X, and then also it will work. So if I refresh, you will see 2 times detail is coming. Because so even though if I put any name here, since I am calling here as a since I am exporting as a default, so I can change this name to anything, and I can put here any name. But I will put rich text area for our understanding purpose. Otherwise, I can put any name. If I don't export as a default, then I need to be specific the name which I want to pass. So right now I'm passing that rich text area. Now here I will I will replace the content with some rich text area once it is installed. Let's see, it is installed. Oh yeah, it got installed. Now what I will do, I will paste the rich ReactQuill here. So this is the content for the ReactQuill. So I pasted the ReactQuill here, and I have to import the ReactQuill in the top part. So since I'm not using form here in the page, so I can delete the form part, and I added these two import statement. So I will write down in the readme also. I will import these two, and then I will put this. This is the ReactQuill. If you go to documentation on the ReactQuill, you can go to the website and check it. Let's see. I can go here. So let's go ReactQuill. So this is the ReactQuill npm. So here we have the documentation. All this documentation is there. You can go and experiment with, read it if you want. And I will put it here, the link of it, where you can read it. So if you see, we have a title. So I will say props.title. I have placeholder. I'll say props.placeholder. And handle description. We have handle change here, but here in the rich text area, we cannot use the handle change because of some reason. I'll explain you in a bit. So I will create another function, handle change, handle description. So I will say props.handle description. Also, I need some more styling, my custom styling, because whatever the styling ReactQuill gives, I had to do some changes, and that change I will do in the RichTextArea.css. So I will create my CSS also in this widget folder. I create new file, RichTextArea.css. So if we want to add some custom CSS, we can create another CSS file and import it here like this, import RichTextArea.css. Now what change I will do, I'll let you know in some time. Let me run this first, and then I'll show you what change I will put it in the rich text area. Now, before moving further, I have to create this handle description in the app.js, because this handle change will not work for the ReactQuill. So I will say constant handle description equal to, and here I will pass input. Some input will come. I'll just right now see what is coming in the input. And let's pass this handle description in the rich text area. And name I will put as a description. Here details, title will be description. I'm not using name really inside rich text area. If you see, I'm not using the name, so I don't need name. I will handle the name part in the handle description function here automatically. So I will not pass handle description here. And then enter description. Now let's see how it looks in the browser. This warning is fine. So this warning is, since ReactQuill is maybe old, so because of that I'm getting this warning. Right now, I don't need to worry about it, but in the latter part, I need to run this command to fix it. Okay, this is the command to fix it. Okay, or if they update this to fix this one, then I don't need to do anything. I'll do npm update, so it will take this. Otherwise, I have to run this command later when needed. Right now, I'm not concerned about this warning. So if you see, description is coming with the rich text area. Description is coming with rich text area, and I can put. But this part is little very small. I want to extend it, make it bigger. So if I inspect it, you will see this whole part is coming under this one. So I will apply the custom CSS for this class QL container to make this part description little bigger space. So I will go to my rich text area.css and I'll say .ql container with minimum height of 200 pixel. You can give whatever you want. And then I'll close it. Let's go now and see. So you will see the description part is now I can add as a HTML description. I can also take the YouTube URL and put it there. Let me take one YouTube URL. Okay, 1 second. Let me take the. Okay, I can also take the YouTube URL. So here is the YouTube URL. I'll put the URL and I'll save it. So I can add a YouTube URL also. I can also add the image here. So I'll add the image. So this is the image also coming here. And then you can use any HTML tag, whatever you want. So many times we need this, rich text editor, and that's the reason I have added this here, because in many of my projects I use this rich text editor, and that's the reason I'm using it. Okay, so let's go to the terminal now. So we are done with the rich text editor, and let's add a couple of more widgets today, and then we are done for today. Let me add a few more. Text area is done. File input I'll not add. This is a simple file. Whenever I need it, I will add it. Whenever I create the backend of this one, right now I don't need to create this widget now, but we will create when we go further in the project. Now this is the sizing for the input box. If we want to control the sizing on the input, I can use this sizing. So for example, I can take the size here and I'll go to my input one, input.jx. I can add the size of large. And then I'll see all my text one becomes little large. This is large, this is large. And if I make it small, so it will become small. So I will also pass this size from the previous page. So let me pass size from the previous app.js. In the app.js, I will add one more. I will name it as middle name. and I will also pass size. If I don't pass size, it will be the normal one. So in the first case, I will pass size as large, and in the second case, I will not pass anything, and in the third case, I will pass size as small. So I will see first case is large, second one is normal, and third one is small. So we put the sizing also. If I put read only, then I cannot edit it. It's a read only. So let me also add read only if I want to. So let me put the read only also. Let's say tomorrow middle name I want read only. I will say read only equal to true here, and in all other cases I will say read only false, and here I will say read only false. So this one will be only read only and others will be not read only. So here I will also say read only equal to props dot read only. Nothing happened. It is true, false, false.
Remove the braces in app.js, I think.
No, braces is needed. We need Boolean value to be like this. Let me see. Let me see why it's not working. It's read only capital O. Yeah, capital O. Let me see. Okay, it's coming as read only capital O. Yeah, so now if I cannot edit the middle name because of the read only property. Right now I'll make all false. Just I created it. Now I can also make it plain text, and when I click it, I can edit it also. So let me, if I use the plain text property like this plain text, then I can keep like plain text, and when I click it, I can edit it. So I will add also the plain text equal to, in the first case, in the middle name, I'll say true, and rest I'll make it false. Here this also false, and I'll use this also in my input. Now let's check it. So middle name is without a text box. When I click it, I can edit it, and when I leave it, it again that normal text. This is the range input. This range input I'll do tomorrow. Check box I'll do tomorrow. I had to do select box today. One looking at a select box. Okay, so this inline form, this is a pattern of the form that we can decide when we build the real form. So we need to create the widgets now. I'm not concerned with the pattern or that. For now we have to create the widget. So where is the select box? Yeah, this is the select box. So let's create the select box component. Okay, so I will rename the email one to select box. So this is the last one I'm doing, select.jsx. So if I go there, I'll take the select one. So which one I can take? Let's take this select one. Do I have another select box? Yeah, I have here. I'll take from here. So I'll take the select box from here, and I'll paste it here. So here I'll change the label to props.title. Here I'll give the name equal to props.name. On change equal to props.handle change. Size equal to size. We may pass large and small size also. And here, this is the hard-coded options. Right now, I'll keep the hard-coded option. Tomorrow, I'll show you how to make it dynamic by passing different options from the app.js. So right now, I will not change the option right now today, but tomorrow I'll show you how to make it dynamic and pass it different options, because we will be using this for many select options, so we'll be passing it dynamic. Select one, and then I'll go to the app.js and call the select one. Let's copy this part here, and I'll say select handle change. Here I'll give the name of gender, so I'll be using it actually as a male or female. So right now I'm just, so placeholder is not needed for this one. Okay, size, some size error is coming. So here I'll say props dot size. So let me pass the size also. Here is size equal to large. So I'm passing, right now it's saying 1, 2, 3 because I did not change it to the value of the select box, but I will do it tomorrow, and it's saying gender here. So now the only thing which is pending today is the value of the description. So when I start typing value here, you will see input is going as whatever input I'm passing. So if we go here in the app.js, so if I see the handle change, whenever some change happen, I'm getting target name and I'm getting target value. So I'm getting e.target.value. But in case of handle description, ReactQuill is handling these two things himself, and it is passing me only the input, the value which user is changing. That's the reason I have created another function, because the input value is different in the handle description. So for this handle description, I will manually put this e.target.name equal to whatever name I have to give. So in this case, I will say, in this case, I will remove this curly rectangular bracket even. I will say description equal to input value which is coming. So now if I change it in the form values, I am getting description as HTML tag, whatever I am putting it here. And then I can save that HTML part in the database. And then I can render it to the user to show it. So that's it for the description. So we did text area, we did rich text area, we did the select one, and we added few options in the input. That is what we did today. Tomorrow we'll do checkbox, radio button, and I'll see what I can do tomorrow. Any questions about what we did today or in the past? So do you have any questions?